And when someone like tried to speak with me in English, oh my god, I just wanted to get out of it because my brain shut it down. Because if you don't use them, you will lose them. Like from where I start learning and master my English. So that thing helped me a lot until now is helping me. And you cannot like speak fastly or just you start translated everything from your own language to English. So, Shahid, you're currently working on your English. You already speak it, you can speak it well, but you're still working to improve it more. So, here is the first question for you. How long exactly have you been working on your English? Hi, Hajar. So, yep, that's true. Still working to master my English as much as I can, just to get to the level I wanted. So, about your question, you can say it's almost a year. So, from the last year, I started to focus on like speaking and how to speak and in a good way and how to can understand people. So yeah, you can say 1 year of practicing and speaking and just focusing on English. Wow, that's very impressive because like a year is a short period to make such a good progress within. So I'm wondering about like the ways you use to work on your English, especially your speaking skill, since you can now like speak well to a good point. I mean, and this is during a short period. So how did you do that? Oh, thank you. So just I wanna make this on a spot. I spent 12 years studying English at my school, but unfortunately just it was about grammatical things without focusing on speaking or listening or reading, just about exams and to get high marks. So but I get like some benefit from that. So just I had the base of grammatical things after I finished my high school, so just I have this basic knowledge about English, but when it comes to speaking, oh my god, I couldn't speak at all. And when someone like tried to speak with me in English, oh my god, I just wanted to get out of it because my brain shut it down. So because of that point, after I joined to my university, I like also was struggling to speak English. So in the last year I decided no. After like something happened to me, I decided no, I don't wanna be in that situation. I want just to master and improve my English as soon as possible. So from that time I took that step and start learning English. So how like the ways or what's like from where I start learning and master my English. So, literally, to be honest, I took a course with someone here in my country, but it was just for 1 month. It's a very short period to master your English. But after I finished that course, everything was on myself. Everything depends on myself. So I took that promise to just learn English every day, just to keep in touch with this language every single day during my week. So every day I had until now like I'm trying to do that like every day I have 1 hour or 2 hours just spend it to practice and learn new things in English. So I spend some time to watch English videos to get like those expressions or idioms like Americans or like native speakers they are using them during their daily life. I didn't focus on like to have this strange words or strange expressions just to impress anyone like speak with. No, I just focused on how to learn the English like
like people they use it in daily basis. So from videos and like about my listening to improve and master my listening, I every day like listen to a podcast, like maybe from YouTube or like specific apps just about podcasts. So pick this specific podcast every day to hear it or to listen to this podcast. And like about my speaking, I talk everything I have already learned from those videos and what I listened from those podcasts and wrote them down and try to use them while I'm speaking. Not just it doesn't matter to write down a lot of things and a lot of information and don't use them. No, because if you don't use them, you will lose them. So I try to have all of those info and use them daily when I'm speak with people. So about speaking also, like this thing helped me a lot to have Hello Talk. It's like application. I can speak with people from different countries, so I practiced a lot and I spent a lot of time to speak with people from different countries, from different backgrounds, but it doesn't matter. The most important thing, we exchange our languages, like speaking English with people just in English. It's amazing thing for me. So that thing helped me a lot until now is helping me. And sometimes if I cannot find anyone to speak with, I like spoke with myself just in front of my mirror and speak with myself and about anything I wanted. It doesn't matter, just speak up and everything will start coming to your mind. Just speak with yourself. It doesn't matter to have a specific person to speak with or partner to speak with. Even if you don't have this partner, just speak with yourself and like do all of those things every day. Every day helped me a lot to get in this. All of these things helped me a lot to keep in touch with this language and to be in this level.
Speaking of that, do you think that practicing your target language just by speaking to yourself is enough? Because there are some language learners, especially those who are like, still at the start of learning the language. Sometimes there are some people who are shy or they are hesitated to start like practicing the language with other people and communicating through using it. So do you think that practicing the language by yourself, only by yourself, not with others, is enough?
To be honest, it's based on your level in English. So when it comes to me, before I took that step to master my English, I didn't believe in this thing. Just speak with yourself and you'll get better. And just study this language with yourself and you'll get better. I didn't believe this thing at all. But in some point, because you don't have any choice, you don't have another choice, just yourself, you don't have anyone around you speak English, so you should take this step to at least start speaking, because when you don't speak you feel your tongue is heavy and you cannot like speak fastly, or just you start translated everything from your own language to English, and it takes a lot of time to do that. Because of those things, you just at least try speak with yourself, try to record your voice and then listen to your voice. And in this point you are gonna recognize your fault, your mistakes. Like I did the same thing. I just record my voice and then I listened to it again and again, and after time I back to my voice records and hear them again and try to pick where I did like mistake or all of those stuff. But also in some point, no, you need someone to share those knowledge, like to use your language with someone, because if you just keep it to yourself and Don't speak it with or in front of others or in front of a stranger. You cannot or you will not have this confidence in your level or in your level in English or in your English in general. So you need to speak with people also, as I said, but at the beginning you just start speaking with yourself just to practice your muscles, to practice your tongue, to practice your brain, to think and speak in English. But don't just think, okay, I'm just waiting to have a partner to speak with. No, you will not get any benefit from that. So just get your feet wet and speak with yourself, and then and certain point in your in your journey learning English, no, you should speak with people, because when you are trying to speak or when you have a conversation with someone speaks English, you should focus on your listening and you were speaking at the same time. So it's a lot of you are practicing or mastering a lot of skills at the same time. So you should have this ability also to understand what other people say. So maybe you can understand yourself. You feel, yeah, I'm in a good level, but suddenly when you put yourself in a situation and speak with someone, he also speak English and maybe he speak fastly or in another accent or in different accent. Oh my god, you cannot understand anything. You find yourself, oh my god, what this person is talking about. So because of that, you should interact with people, to act just with English, to be confident while you are speaking and using your English, and to not be shy, because for me also when I have those situations just to speak with people in reality, I felt it's a strange thing, because usually we don't use English in our daily life. But you need to have this ability to speak with people in reality, or via voice messages or via calls with people. But you should at the end try to speak with people just to break those barriers when you are trying to use your English.
I see. Yeah, yeah, I completely agree with you. As you said, like we can use this method of practicing the language with ourselves just as a start. It's a good start, if we don't have a language partner or we don't know any kind of apps that we can practice with people on them. Although there are a lot, of course, but sometimes at the beginning we don't know exactly what apps should we use and what resources and those stuff. So we are kind of confused at the beginning. So it can be a good start. And at the same time, as you said, we can use it to improve or help us to think in our target language, because the more we use the language, the more it gets more smooth and more easy to come up with the words in that language. So I believe we need to use the language, and into my eyes, I think we need to use it from day one. Even if we know only one or two phrases in the target language, we need to go and use them with people, especially if they are native speakers of that language. Speaking of the apps we can use for speaking to people or practicing the language, can you recommend some of the apps you use, Shahid, to practice with people, and some tips or advices for people who are gonna use them?